All right, everyone, we're recording a promo for Pro Teaches Noobs.
Oh, what's a noob? Hey, you know who else is a noob? My mom!
All right, everyone, just forget it, okay?
Story without him? Sorry.
Yes, they did. Well, sorry. Hey, everyone. Welcome to another lesson of Pro Teaches Noob. Have with me, Crystal.
Hey, everybody.
And after going over Fantastic Four life story, I figured it's better to give the show Crystal something that at least treats Sue a lot better.
Yes, I'm excited.
Yep, so we're going over the Mark Millar, Brian Hitch run. And as she was just saying right when we started, yeah, this is the one that unfortunately Millar himself didn't see through to the end. He left notes and other people finished it up. But yeah, it's a case where this is a bit of a ho-hum run. It's not, I will say it, it's not crap, but it's also a run that it's been so forgotten.
That's unfortunate.
Yep. Great artwork though, but come on,
Wow.
Brian Hitch.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we open up once upon a time in the Old West. Turns out he was trying to take the family over. And yes, this is going to be more of my summary BTNs, but still, he was trying to take them to the opening day of Disneyland. Now, here's the one that tells you Mark Millar doesn't understand history. That's the worst thing you could have done. If you knew how bad the opening day of Disneyland went.
Yes, that's what I heard. Yep.
Yep, so it's like, really, Reed? Yep. Yeah, but that was the original plan and it led to a whole other adventure and everything.
Cool.
But I do like how it opens. It's still fun. It's opening up with some great action.
Yeah,
Like,
good art.
Dude, should I even ask? Don't blame me. Brainbox here was the one who scattered us all across the time stream when he was supposed to be taking us on a big family trip. So much for Disneyland's grand opening in 1955, you bum. Ben, Sue, children, I am so sorry, but that temporal storm came out of nowhere. Again, but that's not, so it wasn't like they went back in time as a disaster, but it's just the fact you're like, that shouldn't be a good thing. You should go to a later opening day.
Exactly. Or wait. Wait a couple of years.
Exactly. Not go right on opening day.
I heard like paint wasn't dry and all
The water was, there was a lack of water.
Yep.
Yep, but yeah, again, if you see it all, good artwork, and I'll also say that Mark, because it's Millar, and Mark is channeling Reed a lot better here than he did back in Civil War. In Civil War, he really did not handle Reed well. He handled Reed as like really cold and like does not understand the human type of, personality.
Oh no.
But here he's definitely gotten a lot better as Johnny's, of course, flying off to go, have an appointment with a manager. Like, oh God, I just realized my little brother's Paris Hilton. Nuts. This is the day I promised my old school we'd go see him. I said we'd tell the kids all about being superheroes, but we're supposed to be there in 10 minutes time. Anybody up for a ride to the Lower East Side? Sorry, Ben, I've got the girls coming over to talk about the new team I'm putting together. New team? The Madeline Joyce thing. Oh, I told you all about it, Reed. The charity we're setting up to help victims of superhuman incidences. Don't worry, it doesn't affect what we're doing here. Now, come on, guys. We need to get you showered and dressed. How about you, bud? Any chance of doing a solid for the guy you disfigured in the cosmic ray accident? Fire up the Fantastic car. Awesome! Let's see, right off the bat already, this is feeling a lot better, isn't it?
It is. It is. It's feeling more like a Fantastic Four story.
Again, I get, going back to Mark Russell's thing, again, I get what he was going for. But the problem, like I've said many times, we've said many times, he lets the world affect the four and not the four affect the world.
Yes.
But yep, so they're coming up there to the school and everything. And yeah, they're all excited for it. It's going to be some fun. But of course, 2 hours later, blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
I'm sorry, but I'm not surprised about this with Reed. But then Oh, for crying out loud! Anyone want to play in the Fantastic Car? Yeah, me.
There you go.
Oh, and this is where he meets the student's teacher, and she will become a new love interest for him.
Oh, right on.
Oh, and Mark, I was trying to set up. Hold on, Ruby, please let a guy. Get out. But yeah, basically, he's coming up with her own take on The View, but without it being a news story. Basically, her, She-Hulk, Wasp, and there'll be a few others.
Cool.
But we're also introduced to now. This is not a character Mark Millar created. This is a character that Chris Claremont created during his Fantastic Four run. Alyssa Moy, Reed's old college girlfriend.
Ah.
And she is just as much of a genius, if not more so, than Reed is.
Interesting.
But yeah, excuse the interruption, Sue, but I need to find Reed. Have you any idea where he is? Anyone we should know? Janet and Jen? This is Alyssa Moy. She's an old friend of Reed's from his university days, though we haven't actually seen her in quite some time. There a problem, Alyssa? I hate to be cryptic, but I've only been cleared to discuss this with Reed. And the name isn't Moy anymore. It's Castle. I got married to the billionaire Ted Castle a little over 6 months ago. Perhaps you've heard of him? Heard of him? He's one of the smartest people on the planet, Alyssa. Nice catch. Why didn't you tell me you were getting married? We would have brought you something funny and ironic, like a toaster or bath towels. Oh, we just tied the knot on our lunch break, Reed. It's all the time. It's all we had time for was our 19-hour days and our days in the lab.
Oh, wow.
God, tell me these aren't all doom bots you've customized. What an amazing idea. Are those Herbie's solar panels in the back? I'm afraid so. The notion hit me during an ad for biodegradable washing powder. I like to think of it as a crossing between recycling and rehabilitation. I don't mean to sound rude, but didn't you say you had something urgent to tell us? Sorry, just keep that for a second. Reed, this project we're working on is the biggest thing you will ever be involved with. What you're about to hear will affect the entire world. Sue, you have my word. You'll have him back inside 24 hours. This is what we do, right? Just be careful. Well, she's about 10 times hotter than I remembered, if you like that kind of thing. I mean, yeah, she is.
She is, yeah.
On the attractive side. But yeah, takes him over there and meets up with her husband, and they're showing them what is basically known as New World. This is where we're going when the Earth dies.
Whoa, that's awesome. Well, not when Earth dies, but the art.
Yep. But yeah, now this is, of course, 20 years ago. I think we should never have that first kiss, Reed. I didn't realize that was even on the agenda, Alyssa. Oh, please. You fell in love with me the moment you saw me do a logarithm in my head. And why not? We're perfect for one another. But I'm afraid we owe it to the human race to spread our genes as far and wide as possible. I'm not sure I follow. Think about all the smart people you know and how few children they have. Now picture all the idiots out there and how often they like to multiply. Isn't it therefore the responsibility of every genius to have as many kids as they can? The alternative, darling, is Planet of the Apes. You mean that you and I should never get together because it limits the number of potential academics? That's precisely what I'm saying. For today, anyway. Tomorrow might be a very different story. Alyssa, this is spectacular.
Wow.
But yeah, basically they're recreating all and everything. We estimate that the Earth will be uninhabitable in less than 10 years. And they're claiming it's locked in.
Wow.
Yep, and their replicators are only halfway through Manhattan. But of course, he's like, unfortunately, we could find a solution. Unfortunately, we passed that point 8 years ago, Reed. What do you mean? There's nothing we could do to reverse the damage now. The Earth is doomed no matter what. But we'll get to it. But yeah, there turns out there's also something to protect the world called CAP, which is a mech that was designed. CAP's a one-off, but there's going to be nightingales in every major hospital. We aren't quite there yet, but these things exist within a bioelectric aura that realigns your atoms and cure most illnesses. World Banks, the ones but yeah, we're showing all this incredible stuff. Oh yeah, and of course, Ben then shows up. Of course, it's bothering Reed, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So Reed is going to go catch a wormhole to the other side of the universe. again, I do like some of this. Although I love this. Ben, this is insane. Whatever problems Sue and I might have had have been well and truly resolved. Besides, a little, oh yeah, are you nuts? She's the female Reed Richards. Sue even calls her Mrs. Fantastic. You know, Blondie thinks you married her on the rebound, don't ya? Oh, please. Besides, a little space is good for a marriage. Well, yeah, there's space, and there's the other side of the universe. So, yep, Johnny has his new pad flying up, meets this girl, have a bit of a fight, and he shacks up with her.
Of course.
Now, this is a case where I'm like, I don't know where to feel about Johnny with that. Johnny should be more mature by now.
You'd think so. You'd think so, especially with the
But so many writers like to regress him.
Yeah, they do. Like they keep him as a playboy.
Yep. Unfortunately, though, then the Cap mech has escaped. He's heading looking for soldiers. Basically, this is a mech. Oh, obviously based off of Captain America, but it's designed to stop any offensiveness. Yep, and that's what this whole in this chapter is about. And they start to throw everything they can. Obviously, meets up with obviously Johnny. That's one other thing. He's Millar's treating Johnny like he is a male Paris Hilton. Which again, I'm not happy about that.
No, it's so tired of Johnny being the player, and yeah.
But of course, yeah, big attack, and Sue, I'm sorry, I must have mistyped, but we need to find Reed. Something terrible has happened. What's wrong, Alyssa? It's our peacekeeping robot. It's out of control. We're evacuating every base in North America, but nobody knows how to shut it down. Where is he? A million miles away, but he'll be home soon. What are you talking about? What's going on? Up and there are the kids, of course. But yep, so they're trying to get out there. Like, what are you talking about? They got there 8 minutes ago. All of the heroes got beaten by that thing.
Oh my gosh. Look at that Spider-Man. Oh my gosh. Wolverine?
Yep.
What, is that Beast? No?
Yep, stature.
Yeah, wow.
This can't be good. This can't be good. It gets worse. Take it easy, boys. Listen, girl, I got a big orange sleeping tablet right here. Ben! What the hell? Flame on! Oh, but they're trying to do it, but nothing can stop it. But of course, Reed is heading on his way. And they've realized there's only one way to do it, and they're able to stop, save him. But yeah, it seems like there's nothing that can stop him. Like, he's been programmed to target the biggest weapons first and work his way down to whatever he can find. That means missiles and biological weapons now, but within hours, we could be talking security guards or a teenager with a hunting rifle. Good call, genius. Next time you build one of these freaks, why don't you add a freaking off switch? Here's the big problem we're going to later reveal. This isn't for everybody. This new world is not for every normal person. It's for the 1%.
I kind of got that impression. Yep.
Yeah, it's meant for the 1%, the businesses, the geniuses, and the politicians, all of them, and let everyone else just suffer.
Yep. And
now, of course, Alyssa does not know this. Alyssa does not know this.
Of course. But my question is, who's going to take care of the sewer? You know what I mean?
That's why do you think they have so many? Why do you think they have so much advanced tech? Let the tech handle it.
Yeah. Let the robots do it. Then they'll have enough.
But then here's Reed's big plan. His anti-Galactus weapon he had created.
Oh, wow.
Apparently, it's also really expensive, but all this is to bring Cap there. Why? Well, because he figured with Alyssa being being behind this, there's obviously a list of heroes that Cap or individuals Cap will just never stop. And obviously, Alyssa would put Reed on that list.
Oh, yeah, Iron Man.
So yeah, it says right there, biosignature, Dr. Reed. Right. I love this. Every instinct in that artificial brain is pushing for a quick, clean kill. But my guess is there's a cabana there that won't let you lay a finger on me. Am I right? Alyssa put me on that special exemption list with her husband and herself and her husband. I saw as much. The deadliest weapon on the planet Earth, and you're not allowed to touch it. Fortunately, I'm under no such restraints. So yeah, because of that, he's able to stop it because it was that. Holy crap. Remind me never to take you off. You can shut the power suit down. This suit costs $1 billion a second to run, and our taxes were bad enough last year.
Holy crap.
But of course, how did you know you were on that list? Just an educated guess. Oh boy. This is back during the W. Bush term.
Yeah, I was saying there's Reese. Yep, there's Condoleezza. Yep.
Hundreds of soldiers dead across the globe. Billions in damages to nuclear bases. So much for our top secret plan, boys. This story's going to be everywhere. Actually, that's not strictly true, Mr. President. We've already spoken with the Russians and the Chinese, and they're quite willing to help us keep a lid on the entire situation. New World is our last hope, sir. We can't let a little thing like this hold us back. Hold on a sec. Ruby, please. Of course, then leads to this moment. This is the reason why I want us to cover over this one. Is this one scene here. So when is the big brave hero going to sum up the courage to say it? Say what? That we married the wrong people. Excuse me? Oh, come on. We both know it's true. Ted has the intellect, but none of the passion. He may talk positrons in his sleep, but could you really imagine him hijacking a space rocket? As for Sue, well, she's very sweet and pretty, but she'd hardly be described as engaging conversation. Same with Ben. Same with Johnny. I'm the only one who can talk to you without the child lock on. Alyssa, she complains you're always in the lab, but any fool can see you're just avoiding her. You're chalk and cheese. You got married on the rebound. We only get one life, Reed. Why spend it with someone whose eyes glaze over when you talk about your passion? Because I love her, Alyssa. Or is that something you can't work out on a calculator? I'm sorry. That wasn't much of a kiss. That was goodbye. Be good. So, how did it go with Alyssa? I hope you let her down gently. Oh, don't look so surprised. I'd have to be stupid not to know what she was up to. And if I really was that stupid, you wouldn't be in love with me. Let's just say you got nothing to worry about. Of course I haven't. Who else would put up with all that premature gray hair? Now, what did you get me? Ben said you really made an effort this year. Is it something good? Well, I wanted to buy an eternity ring, but nothing was really jumping out at me. So I scanned the universe for something nice and fashioned the ring myself. It looks so weird. What is it? A micro galaxy, 74 inhabited worlds, and over 40 trillion couples in total, all loving each other like I love you. It's beautiful. So what did you get me? The new Bob Dylan CD. I heard it's really good. Do you like it? I love it. Obviously not enough to splash out on anywhere fancy. I haven't seen prices like these in years. Well, that's because we're 13 years in the past, honey. In fact, if you look outside that window, you'll see us just about to bump into one another. Can you see yourself over there with the green umbrella? And here's me smoking that ridiculous pipe. Reed, this is insane. A ringside view of the first time we laid eyes on one another as adults. Dove! I love you, Susan, more than anything in the world. Happy anniversary, darling. See what I mean? That one scene.
Yeah, it's a sweet couple story. Oh.
Now, see what I mean? This absolutely blows everything from Life Story out of the water.
It does, 100%.
Especially this moment with Sue. I'd have to be really stupid to know what she was really up to. And if I was that stupid, you wouldn't be in love with me.
Exactly. I like
that premature gray.
Premature gay part made me laugh. Yep.
Because, well, they have to keep the gray, but they have to reference why it's there. Because it used to be he was that old.
Right.
But of course, he meets up with her, and yeah, she's a thief. So, of course, look at that. Kurt covered in all that money. Oh, and we find that the old lady has been brought on to help watch the kids.
A nanny, yeah.
Yep, Denevue, my dear. Mrs. Tabitha Denevue, you. Children, Lord, these children really know how to hug. But then Doom shows up. Find Reed Richards. Now!
Oh, wow.
Locate Reed Richards. Doom demands that you summon him. So, yep, but they're being followed by these people who are hunting them down from the future, including this Colossus type guy.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, by the way, that's also Ben's, again, the teacher he's been dating.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so they're heading to a panic room. All right, Chuckles, playtime's over. It's time to eat some Gizmo sandwich. Huh? Is that the best you can do, Rockman or Brickman or whatever you call yourself, the hell you call yourself here? Our turn. Damn! Holy crapola!
I like that.
So, yep, they're trying. We need to get him back to base. The doctor's going to be furious. He's got away from us. So, yeah, they transport out there, and they're trying to figure out, of course, what happened there. But, of course, she's going to be helping keep an eye on the kids. Obviously, Janet and Jen show up to help out. It's okay. I need to get home anyway. School in the morning, and it's already after midnight. Want me to give you a ride home in the fantastic car? Thanks, but I've had enough excitement for one day. I'll call you tomorrow, okay? Nuts. If Big Fun Dude just calls me a girlfriend, I swear I'm going to choke the bum.
Or Ben.
Yep. But yeah, so we're seeing all these cameras that they had gone in there to capture and break Doom out. And of course, referencing the events that happened during in a previous Mighty Avenger story. But yeah, basically then they're just, obviously still have more stuff with Johnny. The Johnny stuff is just really like, he keeps on trying to redeem her or get her to change sides. Because like, this is not a drug thing. And before you ask, it's not for shopping trips either. My dad was right when he said you were a total idiot. Wait, what are you talking about? So, yeah.
She broke up with him?
Well, yeah, because like this whole supervillain thing puts me in an awkward position. So he is showing a bit of maturity, but it's still like he shouldn't be in this position in the first place.
No, he shouldn't.
Yeah. But yep, by my calculations, your intelligence took a quantum leap 3 months ago. You're not quite as smart as your father yet, but it's only a matter of time. This is something that ends up being something Hickman would utilize for Valeria.
Okay.
But I love it. You're hiding this gift because you think it might upset your family. But I came here to tell you that that won't be the case. Both Reed and Sue will be enormously supportive. No, they won't. My mom will feel alienated, and the family dynamic will be thrown into flux. Dad might be pleased, but it's going to drive a wedge between him and Franklin, and the relationship will completely collapse 82 months down the line. I've done the projections, Mrs. Deneuve. It's better for everyone if I keep this a secret. You know who I am, don't you? Beneath this silly facade. I think so, and trust me. So yeah, they're trying to, and we get a future Hulk. Now, just to make this clear, this is all set from this, another mini called 1985, and Old Man Logan are all connected. That's the kid. If you ever read Old Man Logan.
A long time ago, yeah.
That's the baby Hulk that Logan took from Bruce and the others.
No. Okay.
That's Bruce Jr.
Bruce, yep. Wow.
Yep. But yeah, that's him now as an adult.
Wow.
Yep. Oh yeah, and that's Wolverine there.
Okay.
Oh, and Cindy is with them.
Got it.
I still can't believe Letterman had Johnny's crummy band on tonight. Talk about scraping the barrel. But yeah, he's trying to show her, her the lifetime and everything.
Yeah.
I'm going to get this clear. It's not going to work out by the end.
Yeah. It never works out for Ben, does it?
But it's more on his own choice.
Okay.
Yeah, we have all the stuff in between that's kind of building everything up. But yeah, of course she's meeting up with Alyssa again. Like, I'm in trouble, Sue. Huge trouble. It's Ted in the second Earth. We've been building. He was lying about saving everyone. The Earth's trust was started to save the world's elite. What? It's only being built for the politicians and the super rich. 500,000 people to start the human race again. Everyone else, the rest of the world is going to be being left here to rot. But of course, Alyssa's telling him because she doesn't like being played.
Nope.
But I love it also. So expose them. Just blow things and the whole thing wide open. This is presidents, prime ministers we're talking about here. The heads of all of our TV stations and multinational corporations. Who do I call?
Ghostbusters. I'm just kidding.
But good point. But yeah, basically all of the stuff is building up as these people are coming here to try and shake everything up because they want to do something to save themselves. But But turns out they captured Galactus. Now, this is Galactus from that future.
Okay.
Not present Galactus. Is that Galactus? I think this is one other thing. Millar just has all the stuff with very little explanation.
Yeah, where did he get future Galactus from?
Well, how were these guys able to capture him?
Yeah, like how do you yeah, it's a better question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where'd you even find him to begin with?
By the way, the story's called The Death of the Invisible Woman. Don't worry, it's not what you think.
Of course.
But yeah, we see that in 2509. This is, when everything's starting to fall apart and all that. But yeah, we're going back in time to try and save everything. Got any better ideas, robot? No? Well, shut the hell up. At least my boy and his friends are trying to figure out a way out of this mess. But yeah, then they were trying to first bring Galactus's attention. No way. You guys mugged Galactus and used his power to boost up your time machine? No way, man. How could the six of you take down Galactus? He's like the biggest badass ever. Let's just say there used to be 347 of us before that fight, Johnny Storm. Sadly, we're almost all that remains of the new defenders now. Okay, that's a bit more believable to a point.
Yeah.
But yeah, Johnny, please, you have to put this in perspective. Using the combined energies containing you, Doom, and Galactus will bring 8 billion people back from the end of the world. So they're trying to bring all the people from the future back in time. And of course, that's stupid.
It's dumb. All I could think of is Cable doing that.
And I get it. It's desperation. I get it.
Yeah, no, it is. It's a desperate move. Absolutely. Try to think of Days of Futures Past. Who was that?
Oh,
it wasn't Cable. It was
Days of Future Past. Bishop.
That
he wasn't Days
yeah.
of Future Past either. Not technically. In the cartoon, he was.
Yes, that's. I mean, yeah.
Right, but of course, yeah, they're fighting. Oh yeah, I will not be dumb. I love this. This is her friend. Is who she thought was a good friend. Turns out he was I will not be dumped for the thing. Oh dear. But I love what are you laughing at? You, of course. Don't ever change. But we find out it's Sue from the future.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. You're not the only one with a force field. I can make them too. And as you can see, I've been doing this a lot longer than you. Nice try. You're stronger than I remember. Mom, please, think about what you're doing. I've had 500 years to think about it, darling. They never explain how they lived that long. Advanced tech and all that.
Right. Or they spent an animation, cryogenically frozen.
It's just tech to keep them alive.
Right.
But that's the other problem tying this into Old Man Logan, though. There shouldn't be that many heroes left.
No,
because they were mostly killed off.
Yep.
Again, it's Millar didn't think everything through clearly.
No, usually there's better some explanation or something.
So, yeah, that's again the big problem here. Again, big ideas. I will give him props for that. Big idea. And I'll tell you this.
Yes,
Hickman,
huge.
I think Hickman was the logical continuation from this, but he at least made the big ideas make sense.
Oh, good. I was like, did someone bring it together?
And I'll tell you this. The whole new world, new Earth thing, and Alyssa actually gets killed off in Hickman's run.
Oh, wow.
But she does it to save everyone.
Self-sacrifice, yep.
Yep, but yeah, big fight and everything. And you didn't smell me? I guess that new deodorant must be working after all, because of Wolverine.
That's actually kind of funny.
They're fighting their way through there. But yeah, I hope you still got that healing factor, short stuff. 8 billion people would destroy the world. You idiots, they're already in transit. If you change those coordinates, you'll kill them all. I won't let your people die, Sue. Trust me. Alyssa, it's me. Are you ready to drive that lying-cheating husband of yours out of his mind? So they send all the people from the future onto the new world.
That's just weird.
8 billion asylum seekers running away from the world you left them to die in. Oh yeah, what have you done, you stupid witch? You have any idea what the board is going to say about this? What are they going to do, Ted? Evict them?
Yeah.
But in all the energy killed Galactus.
Oh my gosh.
And again, remember this. He had no say in this.
No. It's just
again,
bizarre.
they treated him like a prop.
Yeah, like name dropping.
Yep. And a power battery. Of course, old Sue goes to Doom and apologizes. Like, it was nothing personal. And of course, to regain his honor, he killed her.
Whoa.
So we had the death of an invisible woman.
Yep.
And yep, of course, we have the record. This is obviously a speech I never expected to make, but that's the thing about being in this family. You never know what to expect. Thanks for coming to my funeral, everyone.
Say something about your own funeral. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Please don't feel sad. I died an old woman in a place I call home. I died to save our entire future. There's no greater honor than that. Oh, and here's one other thing that doesn't make a lick of sense. This should be an alternate future. So why should they care?
Right. If they all go back in time in the future, yeah.
And it's a future that might not ever exist.
Exactly.
Uh,
Oh, Watcher.
Yep, of course the watch is there. But just want to thank you before we left, Dr. Richards. All we wanted was clean air and a water supply. But you gave us a virtual nirvana. It's Alyssa you should be thanking, Bruce. She's the one who risked it all by opening the door to your refugees. I can't say it's made me especially popular, but sometimes you just have to do the right thing. The fact that it's the immediately next arc when they were making it clear, like, oh yeah, the New Earth is still not going to change anything, and this is the very next arc.
Right. It's not making sense.
I know. Again, this is why oh yeah, you got to be kidding me. Don't even ask. Like I said, big ideas, but Millar is not the type of guy to execute those big ideas.
No, and there's too many big ideas at once.
And again, he's not thoroughly explaining them.
No.
I mean, I know I'm breathing through a lot of stuff, but even then, it's technobabble just for technobabble.
A lot of filler gathering set up.
Mm-hmm.
Art's really good though.
Oh, again, it really is. Franklin Santalith. Superpowers like the rest of the family, Nintendo DS. I did again another point where Franklin's powers have been repressed.
Got it.
Ready when you are, Colonel. Richards, Victor, did you get the flowers? What? The flowers for your late wife. I ordered my ambassador to send a wreath for the funeral. Yes, Victor, we got your flowers. Blue Laverian roses. Excellent. Are you really here to defend me, or have you simply come to gloat? Because I wouldn't blame you for the latter, you know. In fact, it would make you slightly less pathetic. There's nothing pathetic about defending a life, even the life of the man who murdered your wife, even you. That's why I'm going to win. That's the advantage I'm always going to have. Oh, yeah. Because I shall never be afraid to make that final blow. I will grind your skull beneath my heel most enthusiastically. Actually, you won't be hurting anyone for a long, long time. Idiot! The Avengers' assault upon my country was a war crime. What are you talking about? You were arrested for crimes against humanity. We'll see. But Doom has friends in the highest of places. Wheels are already turning to undo this ridiculous arrest. I wonder if that wife of yours can die twice. Yep, showing her off all this. Again, they bring up her name, but I'm not even caring to bring it up because, again, she's disposable by the end. Doesn't get killed, but, you know, we know it's not going to work. It's one of the most predictable things.
Right.
He's trying to set her up like to be better than Alicia. That's what bothers me most.
Jeez.
Again, it's cute.
Yes.
It's well done.
Yes.
But when you have Alicia, that's one thing I give Dan Slott. He finally married the two.
Well, that's good.
It took him a while, and I loved it on their wedding day. It's like Ben's like, there's going to be shenanigans. No, there won't be shenanigans. There's going to be shenanigans. And then what happens? Galactus shows up, Doom's attacking, and he goes, I knew it! Shenanigans! Alicia's like, it's all right, we could do it. Rita says, no, hold it. He uses a device he prepared to freeze them in a moment of time. Them and the pastor, and they finish the wedding.
That's awesome.
But I love their it's like, I knew it! Shenanigans!
Exactly. I knew it. I'm prepared.
Yep. Hey, Spidey! My life must be seem so boring next to yours. I mean, with me, it's all school and shopping and arguments with my stupid landlord. I bet my parents seemed insane. Yeah, the Red Skulls would say, your folks are just a little crazy. Don't hate them, Ben. They might put me down and make me feel bad about my body or whatever, but they've always really been there for me when it's counted. I mean, can I ask you a personal question, Deborah? It's about my ex-boyfriend. I couldn't believe it when Mom brought him up because I haven't seen Jason in close to 6 months. Are you a Skrull? What? Or a crazy killer robot? Or some poor sap being manipulated by the puppet master? No, I'm just an ordinary girl from Brooklyn, as you very well know. That's good. I guess it's been so long since I met a chick like you, I had to ask and make sure first. Oh my God. Well, what's it gonna be? But then, this guy shows up, the Marquis. This is supposed to be Doom's teacher.
Got it.
Again, this is going to be the one thing. We're now reaching the point where everything from this point forward is stuff people just flat out ignore. Hickman, not even Hickman taps into it. We're getting past the stuff that even Hickman would touch into.
Oh, wow. That's a bummer.
Johnny, can I talk to you for a second? Cosplayers. Of course.
Oh my gosh.
Again, this is just like, and the fact they're also treating it like, I saw it yesterday was your sister's funeral. That's why I needed to cheer myself up. I'm a strange and complex guy, my friend. Again, I think they're overplaying the whole deaths of that invisible woman.
Yep.
But yeah, flame on.
I don't like, yeah.
Yeah, again, like I said, I did this more for that one scene because I'll say that Sue and Reader handle better. It's like this is the inverse of life story.
It is. And they're a loving couple. They show affection. I love it.
Yep, but I'll say this. Ben is not that. Again, the whole thing with Ben, it's great. It's well written. But like I said, we all know how it's going to end.
Yep.
It's so obvious. That's what makes it boring. It's like you're putting in all this work and effort for something you know is not going to matter.
Exactly. I know. I hate it when they do that. It's big build up and then just falls apart.
Mm-hmm. But yep, they're trying to figure out what's going on here. Obviously, congratulations, Ben and Debbie. Seeing some guys do to save money on a card.
Oh, jeez.
Again, he's got a good handle on their personalities.
Yeah, I like Ben's. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, of course, the whole thing they're trying to play up, again, they're trying to play up Debs as being the best person for Ben.
Right.
Oh, one dimension away. Your sister-in-law, I burned her like a match. Your friend and your Rocky old friend, he's just a pebble now. They're dead, Dr. Richards. Almost every living being. Why? You live, we kill. It's just the way things are. No. Oof. Who was that? Jack Richards, the Human Torch. Again, alternate universe.
Yep.
But yep. And just makes them blow up.
Huh.
As they're moving on. Basically, this guy here ties into the 1985 mini. In the 1985 mini, it's supposed to be set, some people instead in our world, but the first mutant comes about, a guy who can warp reality. But he's also kind of special in the head.
Gotcha.
And unfortunately, he ends up bringing all the heroes during Secret Wars to their world. And by the end of it, he's in a coma. And we find out he eventually wakes up, is completely evil, and becomes this guy because he has that level of power.
Got it.
But yeah. Do you feel it? It's like a champagne bubble bursting in my mouth. The hairs on the back of my neck. Hold on, let me check what's causing all that. Because I don't know if you're seeing the screen disappear.
Oh no, not for me. It's running.
Oh no,
great.
never mind then. But yep, the hell is he smiling about? You'll see.
Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's great.
I like that.
That's a classic image. Yep, but we're seeing, people just like, they're all gathering up. The Christmas monster. But yep, they're going up to meeting, actually, it's been a while since I've gone through this portion. I know what happens afterwards. Oh yeah, that's I believe Reed's brother.
Okay.
And his family.
I'm in Scotland.
Mm-hmm. Going up to Scotland, everything, meets more of the family. Meet some of the other people around it. They're all showing them around. But again, they have some other stuff going on around here. Christmas Eve, just meeting up with the family and everything. A nice quiet moment before the storm. Oh, geez, it's belief in our God that keeps this town special. You really think Uncle Johnny was going to miss out on all of his awesome presents?
No.
Oh, they've been giving a chance to fly with flight jackets.
Nice. Playing the snow. Nice.
Again, it's all supposed to be just a nice, quiet moment, but then Val, Tony and Valeria, something had taken her.
Yep.
So of course, big thing going on. And they do find him, and yeah, with this tentacled monster. That was the god and everything.
Right.
Yikes!
Holy crap.
Very Cthulian.
Yes. Yep.
Aim for the ground, Johnny. Melt the road so we can slow it down. It's working. I think it's starting to buckle. So this is their god.
Gotcha.
That they were talking about earlier. This is for scaring my daughter, you burp! Oh. I'll say this is both detailed and yet a bit too simplistic.
Yeah.
Like, I guess it's supposed to be all those bricks, but those bricks do not look that detailed.
No, it looks like it's missing something in the middle.
It kind of does. But yep, they stop it all, and no crime, no death, no sickness or disease. Did you really think that happened by chance, Dr. Richard? Corgo was and watched over this town for almost 2,000 years. And basically, this is that whole, we had perfection at the sacrifice of a child. Mm-hmm. And they arranged this.
Oh, wow.
Or I take it back, this wasn't Reed's family. I was wrong. It's misunderstood. This was just someone that invited them. But for that reason.
Okay.
My God, are there no normal people in this family? Hold on, let me double check. Fantastic. For 565. I'm just going to the Marvel Wiki for a second. Oh no, this is Reed, but this Reed's cousins.
Okay.
That's his cousin. Okay, but we are so going to my parents next year.
That's funny. Less eventful.
Yep, but months later, things seem to finally get better, and they realize how wrong they were. Oh, but now we get to Doom's Master. Just a sec. What is it, girl? What is it? What is it? Okay, but yeah, we're nearing the end game. Oh,
is that a Watu?
No, this is not. Again, this is a Watu from another dimension.
But still, dude.
Yeah, this is just meant as a message.
Wow.
Yep. Meanwhile, Doom has been sent back. And I love it. Like, of course they're happy. Doom has humiliated the outside world once again. And saying Secret Invasion, Dark Reign, and Dark Avengers 1 through 4. That's tying into this.
Wow. Okay.
Yep. But he sent it his master. He basically wanted to show everything off the show. Like, what did he teach me? Why, everything, of course. That's the other thing I don't like. Retconning that Doom was taught everything.
Right.
And I'm sorry, this is a cliche. The whole, there's a bigger villain we just never knew about till now.
Right. And he taught me everything.
Mm-hmm. Of course, yeah, someone is trashing. That's the ex boyfriend. I wasn't her boyfriend, Alex. I was her fiance. 1 minute, Debbie and I were engaged to be married. The next, she wouldn't even take my calls. According to Miss Green, you broke up a full 6 months before she even met Ben Grimm. Like, yeah, well, she wouldn't say it. She would say that, wouldn't she? Oh, great. One of those type of things.
Yeah.
But because it's dealing with the saying, of course, people are going to want to do it as news. But of course, Ben's ready to trash him. But I don't like this any more than you. But you can't go hitting people just because they annoy you. This isn't like, oh, you're scaring the hell out of me. Finally, she comes to her senses. Debs, you're behaving like one of the kids in my class, Ben. Just go home and act like a normal person. Where did this come from? Now, granted, this actually does make sense for Ben, though. He is the type who'd be like, okay, that does it. Clobbering time.
No, yeah, I totally get that, but it's just kind of coming out of nowhere. It's not like building up to it. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, they were building up to it to some degrees, but this has ramped it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're ready to bring him in there. Now now shield your eyes. They're coming. The Marquis of Death and the new apprentice. I bid you welcome to my humble dimension. Oh, look at that.
That's actually kind of cool.
Like, you may rise. Thank you, my master. Now raise your head and ask your question. Forgive me, I don't understand. To which question are you referring? Am I happy with your progress? Does it please me that your name reverberates around the world as the greatest villain who ever lived? And does it? No! I look around and see much wealth and happiness. I hear the heartbeats of enemies who have beaten you time after time. I smell defeat upon your flesh. So much promise that has accounted to nothing. In truth, your failure disgusts me. What? How dare you speak to Doom like that? You rule a tiny kingdom I never even heard of because he's from our world. After 20 years, your foes deserve a new menace, Victor. Oh! But again, the whole notion is supposed to be he taught him everything and then said, I'll be back in 20 years to test you.
That's weird.
But that's supposed to be what Mark Millar's retconning in. Is that it? Is that the best you can do? After all these years and all that bluster, all you can manage is burn me? But yeah, feel my wrath. And then we see all of this issue, or at least this part of the story, is showing supposed to jump way into the future, showing that with Reed's sacrifice and everything, Doom was able to stop the Marquis and bring peace to the world. Marry Sue, and they even have a child on the way.
Oh, wow.
Yep, and again, it's supposed to be like many years later. If for him, anyway, it is. But of course, like, is something wrong, Victor? Like, I just came to seek, and how close we came. The Marquis of Death and his new apprentice were the most powerful enemies the Earth has ever faced. If I failed to conceive the Omega Box, our very universe would have been destroyed. So much hinged on a single idea. It chills the blood. Like, are you happy, Victor? In what sense? With me? With the baby on the way? With this life we carved out for ourselves? Does it make you feel content? For the first time in my life. Good. Then we're ready. But this is impossible. We killed you 5 years ago. Oh, Victor, you haven't been gone 5 seconds. You're still lying burned in the dirt. You haven't even blinked yet.
What the heck?
So all of that from the end of the last issue to here, all of this was an illusion, just so he can finally feel happy so he can just snatch it away.
Right. You got happiness? Not anymore.
There was no, but for him, he literally went through 5 years.
Right.
There was no Omega Box, no ultimate battle, no wife or heir apparent. We were just having fun. But why? Why? So we could take it away, of course. But don't mourn our fairy tale, little pupil. Mourn for your people. Mourn for Latveria. Again, no. He's trying to end on a big story, but it's like, of course, everyone ignores this.
Right. It doesn't.
Like, this is real. But of course, he stops them, sends them back in time to the ancient times, and he's about to get eaten. Now, this would later get retconned in a random other comic revealing, oh, Doom survives all this. Nah, it turns out they saved him, and but his ego will just be in denial.
Cool.
But yeah, at the moment, it feels like they've defeated him. And this is Millar's last issue, by the way. So yeah, starting with the Fantastic Four. Let's see how they fare against the new Doctor Doom. I do like the idea of him putting on Doom's mask.
I do like that. But it's just this whole story just seems weird.
It is.
Like out of place.
It is. Oh yeah, he goes and meets up with Deb's parents and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to the wedding. The Frightful Four. They can't be as bad as my in-laws. So that's your folks are being real heroes about this, Deb. That's how I raised them. I'm sorry I tore up the studio the other day. I don't mind the attention, Ben. I can deal with the threats. What I can't handle is being scared of you. I lost it because I love you, babe. I know, and I've dated hotheads before, but not one who takes out a whole building when he's ticked off. Now you're scaring me, Toots. You want me to call up the wedding? Never. That's the Ben I love. Keep the big stuff for the big guys, okay? I'm just a girl from Brooklyn. Okay. Oh, but freaks! Your crazy powers are wrecking the whole planet. Wrong freaks, Einstein. You want that X-Men weather chick. She left the FF, but I'll give you her number once I'm through clobbering with ya. Oh, boy.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm. These creeps give you any more trouble, babe? You call me. This world seems to suffer more than the others. Even before you begin, she mourns. Saying all these different attacks, the orange rock creature has moved. I feel their hope, their nobility. Such meat. What's the score, Reed? You got this crazy weather figured out yet? I am its apprentice. Kneel before him. How about I kneel on you? He's got a force field. Not anymore, he doesn't. Got him. Hey, Doomsy, what's with the flunky? You modeling yourself on Galactus now? My master is not Dr. Doom. Ben! The name is dead for all time. You will bow before the Marquis of Death. Who are you? What have you done that was Doom? I've relieved him of his burden. Nothing more than he deserved. For failure too numerous to recount, he squandered my teachings. His disgrace must be atoned, not by his death, but by yours. A bad craftsman blames his tools. If we defeated Doom time after time, we can do the same to you. And if we don't, the Avengers will. Not to mention the X-Men and my Aunt Petunia. Oh, and what does he do? He kills Aunt Petunia.
Of course.
Which again, completely undone or ignored.
Yeah.
Oh boy, all of this stuff, they're taunting them and everything. Have you ever seen your sister die? Well, we did earlier.
I was going to say, didn't we when she was like 500 years old?
Yep. Your pride makes your heart sing. You have so far to fall. Had you failed to defeat this insect, your son would have been stillborn. I will spare you and your planet if you agree to let Franklin die. There are millions of timelines where the outcome I suggest was a reality. All I propose is that your insignificant dimension joins them to save your world and billions of souls. And best of all, you have no memory of him to tease your consciousness. Move on. You're wasting your time. I can understand how a mortal might put his offspring before the entire race. I wonder the same is the true of a friend. I'm basically saying, do this, and you want my life, Marquise? It's yours. Anyone else, it's their choice. This is your final opportunity to rescue your planet from torture and extinction. You recognize this holding cell? This is Area 87, Clyde Wakeham, the world's most dangerous supervillain. He came from an altered dimension, where he was the one and only mutant. His reality power subdued by brain damage and the cybernetic helmet of your design, which provides him with an eternity of pleasant dreams until the day not many years hence when your adversaries join forces. This ties back to Old Man Logan. This is when the villains made their big attack. It's what woke him up. His appetite for slaughter awakened. Clyde Wickham conquered time and space and became their master. He dedicated a billion years to crisscrossing the whole of reality, becoming at last the Marquis of Death. And my final voyage began. I cut a path through millions of worlds and millions of Reed Richards to give you this one chance to save them all. You can save all these realities, starting with your own. Simply kill Clyde Wickham. Your nod, just assent, and just nod. Your assent, and I will perform the deed. This man is innocent of your crime. He is already brain dead. Merely switch off the life support. If you know anything about me, you know my answer. If not, your world with all those others die screaming. There's always another way, and we're going to teach you. I will treasure this sacred moment, even as you relive it, until you break. You will live to despise your heroism and drown in the bitterness gall as your world screams her betrayal. Again, there's no setup for this guy. He's just the most evil of all evils.
Right. I'm supposed to believe that.
It's
more evil than
Millar villain. It's a typical Millar villain. Yeah. This feels more in his Wanted universe.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. The Marquis feels like a Wanted villain.
That's a fair point.
No. He's what if Dr. Doom was crossed with Nemesis. And
there you go.
As in the Nemesis he created.
Yes. That's better.
Oh, and all of a sudden we got one down, a million to go.
Of course. Multi-dimension. Yep.
And final issue now. Now, of course, by this point, no more. Again, Hitch isn't doing the art, but they do got a lot of people who mimic him.
Yeah.
Which I do like. But yeah, they're all fighting off all these other variations and everything. Trying to figure out what do we do? Do we give in? Do we not? Dad, I don't see why you want to modify that logic stream. I modeled it on the cosmic drain device you used against Dr. Doom. You've been doing great work, honey. It's just that we need to think a little bigger. Reed is sent to go, Ben is sent to go and free Clyde. My master has a message. Your friends are dying and have forgotten you. I got a message. It's clobbering time.
Nice.
I love you, Johnny. Get away from my family. Oh, boy. You put one life above the multiverse. By your inaction, you've murdered countless billions of families. Do I really talk like this when I'm fighting? Next time, send the boss, you flunky. Sorry, Clyde, you got dealt a rough hand. Reed's too much of a hero to kill the bad guy before he's the bad guy. But me, I've never been the hero type. Well, you think Ben's going to kill him? He ain't. Change the plan. I brought Clyde. He's going to help. Turns out he's a fan. That mentally impaired embryo bears no relation to what I am become. This world was my inspiration, Marquis. I won't let you destroy it. This world kept you prisoner. I am come the past sentence. You can't defeat my heroes. Certainly not with your villains. No one can stand against the gods. I've seen you where your god I've seen dimensions where your gods are insects. Whoa! It is accomplished. Sleep well, my chrysalis. How fares hope now, Reed? Pretty good. Seems to me you used up a lot of your energy during that interdimensional workout. A couple old ladies waltzing from where I was sitting. Your denial ceases to entertain me. It has become boorish. Even in my current weakened state, you must know it would take an army of Fantastic Four to give me pause. You mean like the army we just drained? Oh, Dad, no, you didn't. How long do you think your fragile forms can contain the power of thousands? Basically, they combined all those Fantastic Fours into themselves. Like how long they can hold it? 23.4 seconds, 2.7, 5.1, 7.2, 8.6. So basically, they're all fighting them with all the power of thousands of Fantastic Fours in them.
Got it.
Stop! You could rupture the multiverse. You don't understand the forces you toy with. Look who's talking. You picked the wrong Fantastic Four this time. Oh. Yes, Reed, be a hero. Finish me. Sorry to disappoint you again. You'll find a way to continue to keep you contained. But then his apprentice shows up. But turns out it's Doom.
Of course, yep.
Turns out we find out that he survived, and then but my hate kept me alive. I spent millions of years mastering black arts I could not hither to conceive. I transformed my body until not even a molecule remained to betray me when I sought out the one teacher who could complete my education. Even after centuries of tutelage, his powers remained far in excess of my own. I had to be patient until they could be expended in battle with youthful idiots while protecting my secret from prying eyes. You could have killed Clyde Wickham instead, and spared yourself those millennia of suffering. I am an infinitely superior being now, Richards. All questions of rivalry with you are settled. Infinite pain is a welcome price to pay. For what? A friggin' upgrade? What do we call you now? What do we call you now? Dr. Doomer? What a loser. I taught you well, Victor. You are truly, I said, silence!
Nice.
But like I said, he made Doom too broken. That's why everyone ignores this power upgrade.
Yeah. It doesn't, yeah.
Yeah. And now it's the big wedding and everything.
Here we go.
The biggest concentration of superheroes this side of registration watching your back. Relax. I felt exactly the same on my big day. But yep, they're all showing there. But then, what is he, a no-show? Sue, get me out of here. Wait here. I'll bring the Fantastic car. I mean now. Make me invisible. Turns out he left her.
Wow.
Oh, baby. I'm listening. Yep. Ben, I know you got enemies. I know people get killed. It's not like I haven't been around you. I love you. It's my life, my choice. I can't do it to you, Deb. I thought I could, but I can't. Do what? Make me happy? Aren't I supposed to be the one who puts up with you going off the fight and maybe never coming back? That's just it, Debs. I always do come back. It was when I saw them all together. That's when it hit me. And their girlfriends never came back. Karen, Gwen, Betty, and forget. I don't know who that is.
It's not Mystique, but
No, that's not Mystique. I don't know who that is, but
sorry, I see blue skin, red hair. I like think of her.
Remember, except for him, most Atlanteans have blue skin.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I ain't as strong as them, guys. I couldn't go on if something happened to you. Any danger of getting a beer in this joint? All right, come on in, guys. He was just about to split. Whatever happened, I'm glad you two managed to work it out. We're still friends, if that's what you mean. Don't give up on him, Debbie. We just been through the battle of our lives. He's bound to be jumpy. We'll talk to him. There's only one thing that'll move him on this, Sue. He needs you guys to tell him better to have loved than lost, right? I think when Shakespeare said and lost, Tennyson, he was talking about breaking up, not, Debbie, I couldn't look Ben in the eye and say, I don't think about her every day and wish for her sake, and for her sake, I never met her. I see. Wow, must be a guy thing. I don't think any woman would ever make that trade. Right, Sue? 1000%. Ain't you gonna tell me to go after her? I think maybe you did the right thing, big guy. Wasn't asking you, matchhead. I'm buying. And that's it.
Wow.
Like I said, not that great, not trash.
No, I like Sue much better in this. Sue and Reed much better.
And Ben is good, but once you know this is where you're going, and it's exactly what you predicted.
It's like no point in putting it in.
And Johnny, again, he got better once what's her name left.
Right.
But again, just all of this moment, it's like, this is the dumbest reason.
Yep. Like, why did you ask her to begin with? Yeah.
Exactly. Now, there are other things. I'm just showing off the artwork. This is what the creative teams who, this came out before those last two issues. But it's the same writer. So just showing off this interesting artwork that came out at the same time. It was all tying into all of that. Just some very cosmic level stuff. And then there's also Fantastic Fours, which deals more with those the new Defenders after they're on New World.
Oh wow.
But the interesting thing here is that by the end of it all, you have Wolverine banging Gaia to keep Earth alive.
No.
Yep. And it heals him up. See what I mean?
Oh yeah.
He'll give her his healing factor somehow.
Right.
It's like, really? That's where they ended? And then here's the 1985 mini that ties in with the Marquis. Which I gotta say, Tommy Lee Edwards admitted he did not like working on this project. He's more for doing grounded stuff, not things like this.
Right. Well, again, trying to create a new enemy, but you can't just throw it in. You have to
build up to it. I mean, and even then,
story. Yeah.
And no one likes the big retcon villain. Like, oh, this is this teacher the whole time. We just never knew.
No.
It takes away everything Doom did.
I never liked him. Exactly. Yeah. And it takes away all his learning experiences, all his battles, just takes all that away. I don't like when they do recon like anything like totally off subject, like Star Trek Discovery when they went back to do stuff like Spock's by his sister all of a sudden, and I was just like, "What is that?" Things like that. It just don't make sense.
It was a stretch enough to reveal he had it was a big enough reveal to show that he had a half brother in Star Trek V.
Because it's not because it doesn't add to the story. It takes away.
Mm-hmm.
Away from like you're taking that and not adding to it.
Exactly. And
like if you have if it was a protege, that would be building up. That would be interesting, like someone to pass the torch to later on. That might have been more of an interesting angle to go into, but.
Yeah, but a master we never heard of, never been through a deal, and it's supposed to be, oh, that's the point. We're never supposed to know about. It's one. If you do that, if either that was the plan all along and you actually created the characters, or you don't do that for a character that's been around for decades that you didn't create, just so you can come up with saying, oh yeah, I'm improving him.
I do like the art in this. Like it's.
Oh yeah, it's really good. And I'll say this, for fill-in artists, they got ones that really matched Hitch.
They did. It seemed pretty seamless.
Yeah, like you could definitely tell it's not
Hitch. Off, but overall pretty good.
Yep, you can tell there's some panels where it's definitely not Hitch, but overall it's like, but it's close enough.
It is. It's a nice seamless transition.
But I would say they rushed this ending. Like you had all of that, like they did. Now this part was fine, but then the whole, while you were doing that, we combine all the energy of those other fours into us so we can kick your butt. It's like they throw themselves into a corner.
They did. This is like the panel, like the art is really good.
Oh, it is. But again, the ending here is so damn rushed.
It is.
And again, this whole Doom is now even more superiorly stronger at everything. No, this again, like I said, this is why this last arc was completely dropped and ignored.
I can see why 100%.
Yep.
I would drop it too. It
doesn't
build Doom, it takes away.
Yeah,
I
yep.
Go through. It always annoys me. I'm always like, why?
But again, overall, this is at least entertaining. I will give it that.
Yeah, and I like that the ship seen soon read much more in this one. It's more sweet. It's more organic. I like it. And
I did like him bringing
the Fantastic Four working in fight.
Yep.
Sorry. Yeah. Go on.
I was saying, I did like him bringing Alyssa. Again, a character that was already established and used her in a way that made sense to make it clear, yeah, Sue and Reed are not going to have any of the marital problems anymore. And that using her as the ultimate test of that. The one that was probably the closest to being Reed.
Exactly. I do like that.
And
Testament to their love.
Yeah, and again, Millar finally got Reed. I will say that. Millar truly got Reed here that he never had in Civil War.
So well done.
I gotta say though, what is with Brian Hitch and tongues?
What's going on in the eye things? Yep. The T. Yep.
I mean, Grant, just there with Alyssa, but still, it's like, does she always stick her tongue out like, eh?
Yeah.
And I will say this though, the whole reveal that her husband was really a scumbag, I think he went too obviously evil in the next arc.
Yep, with the whole like only 1% of the population. And
yeah, it's like once she found out the truth, he's like, "Oh, you stupid witch!" It's like, really? I thought you two were in love enough to get married.
Exactly.
Oh, and having this mech be strong enough to take out all of the heroes again. It's the typical, see, my villain's better than yours.
Right. And to knock Wolverine out, yeah.
Wolverine or Sentry. It took Sentry out.
Yeah.
Again.
Spider-Man, yeah.
I give it a 6 out of 10.
Same. And the whole Galactus thing.
Yeah.
Like he uses the battery. That was kind of like, what? How did that even happen?
The only reason why it worked was because it was from that alternate future. That's the only reason why it was acceptable.
Exactly.
But yeah, so any other final thoughts you want to give?
And I kind of think I just kind of think it's kind of cheap writing to like interdimensional things to explain something or to do something. Like with Galactus, it's kind of like a cheap way out, in my opinion. But overall, I mean, yeah.
Sorry, that's my brother and the dog in the background.
Like everything, like I do like the reasons too, and this much better. So. Oh no, you're good. Fantastic Four much better in this story.
Yep, but next time I have you on, we'll go over Mark Waid's run. That one is way better than even this one, but that one's going to be a multi-parter.
I've never like really read Mark Waid stuff. I do have some. I better start cracking into it. Yeah.
But his Fantastic Four, with the exception of how he handled Doom, that's the only thing that's a mess is his handling of Doom.
Nice.
All right, but thank you for joining me on this one, Crystal. Okay. Thank you, everyone else, and we'll see you all on the next one.
Yep.
Take care.